As of February 26, 2026, Ilia Malinin stands at the epicenter of modern men's figure skating. At just 21 years old, he has already altered the technical landscape of the sport, forced judges to recalibrate expectations, and inspired a new generation of skaters to chase what once seemed impossible. Financially, his estimated net worth stands at around $4 million, a substantial figure for a figure skater at his age. His income streams include prize money from world championships and Grand Prix events, Olympic bonuses, team event medal earnings, U.S. figure skating stipends, performance fees, stars on ice and international exhibitions, endorsements and brand partnerships, and social media and appearance revenue. Unlike athletes in high-revenue sports, figure skaters historically operate within narrow commercial margins. Malinin is helping change that reality. His Quad God nickname is more than marketing. It represents measurable technical dominance that makes him appointment viewing in every event he enters. But money and medals only tell part of the story. His true significance lies in how he reshaped possibility. Early life. Ilia was born on December 2, 2004, in Fairfax, Virginia. Skating was not simply a hobby in his household. It was legacy, language, and livelihood. His mother, Tatiana Malinina, is one of the most accomplished figure skaters in Uzbekistan's history. A Grand Prix final champion and 4 continents winner, she was known for her consistency and technical precision. His father, Roman Skornikov, competed at 2 Winter Olympics and later transitioned into coaching. Together, they built a technical training environment few athletes in the world could replicate at home. Childhood on the ice. Unlike many elite prodigies, Ilia did not initially display obsessive intensity. He experimented with movement, explored jumps organically, and developed edge control naturally through constant rink exposure. What stood out early was not just talent, but rotational speed and air awareness. His parents resisted pushing him too early. That restraint allowed him to build internal motivation instead of external pressure-driven ambition. Sibling influence. He has a younger sister, Liza, who also skates competitively. The family dynamic is collaborative rather than competitive. Training sessions often functioned as laboratories of experimentation, where Ilia tested variations of jumps long before they appeared in competition. Education. Malinin attended local schools in Virginia while training intensively. As his senior career accelerated, he enrolled part-time at George Mason University, balancing coursework with international competition. His academic path has been flexible, prioritizing skating during Olympic cycles while maintaining long-term educational continuity. Personal life. At 21, Malinin remains unmarried and has no children. He keeps romantic relationships entirely private and avoids public commentary on dating speculation. His restraint protects focus during high-stakes competitive seasons. Personality off the ice. Away from competition, he is a gamer, a skateboard enthusiast, a fashion experimenter, a car design admirer, and a fan of music with strong rhythmic complexity. He is known among peers for dry humor and analytical thinking. Interviews reveal someone who studies scoring protocols, understands base value mathematics, and speaks fluently about under-rotation risk and jump GOE margins. Religion and beliefs. He does not publicly discuss religious affiliation. His public philosophy centers more on performance optimization, mental resilience, and incremental improvement. Other work. Malinin participates in exhibition tours, particularly Stars on Ice, where he pushes performance artistry further. Since the International Skating Union lifted restrictions on backflips and exhibitions, he has incorporated acrobatic elements into show routines, blending athletic spectacle with controlled chaos. Professional career. Junior breakthrough. Malinin's ascent accelerated in 2022 when he landed the first fully ratified quadruple axel in competition. The jump, 4.5 rotations forward takeoff, had been a theoretical aspiration for decades. It requires forward outside edge takeoff, 4.5 airborne rotations, and backward landing on one foot. The margin for error is microscopic. Rotational velocity must exceed 400 revolutions per minute mid-air. Core strength and alignment precision must remain intact under extreme centrifugal force. He did not just attempt it, he rotated it cleanly. Senior domination. From 2023 onward, his medal resume expanded rapidly. U.S. National Champion, multiple titles. Grand Prix Final Champion. And World Champion multiple times. What distinguishes Malinin is not just jump difficulty, but jump stacking. In several programs, he executed 6 to 7 quadruple jumps, strategically placed to maximize base value while managing stamina distribution. His technical sheets often begin with a quad axel attempt, followed by combinations including quad lutz, triple toe, and quad flip, Euler, triple salchow. The 2026 Olympic narrative. At the 2026 Winter Olympics, he entered as the favorite for individual gold. The short program placed him within striking distance. In the free skate, however, execution faltered. Multiple falls disrupted momentum. He finished outside medal position in the individual event. Yet his story did not collapse. He played a critical role in securing Team USA's gold medal in the team event. That gold remains historically significant. Athletes are ultimately defined not just by victories, but by response to adversity. Malinin's public composure following disappointment demonstrated maturity beyond his years. The quad axel fundamentally changed competitive strategy. Before Malinin, 5 quads in a program was elite. The quad axel was hypothetical. After Malinin, 7 quads became feasible. Program construction evolved. Judges recalibrated scoring ceilings. He forced the sport to confront its technical frontier. Under regulations governed by the International Skating Union, scoring caps and base values continually adapt to difficulty inflation. Malinin's innovations accelerated those adaptations. He represents a pivot point similar to what gymnastics experienced during difficulty code revolutions. House tour and car collection. Malinin maintains residence in Virginia near his training base. While he does not flaunt extravagant mansions, his living situation reflects practical priorities. Proximity to elite rinks. Access to off-ice training facilities. Private recovery space. And structured home gym. Reports suggest a contemporary suburban property emphasizing functionality over flash. Recovery equipment, massage tools, resistance systems, ice baths likely occupy more space than decorative luxury. He remains early in wealth accumulation, prioritizing career reinvestment over visible opulence. Cars. Though he has expressed admiration for performance vehicles, there is no publicly confirmed exotic supercar fleet. Given his interests in design and aerodynamics, enthusiasts speculate he favors performance coupes, BMW M Series, precision-engineered sports cars, Porsche 911 class, and high-performance electric platforms. What aligns with his personality is engineering efficiency rather than ostentatious display. Like his skating, he appreciates mechanical precision. College career. His enrollment at George Mason University demonstrates long-term foresight. Elite athletes often delay education indefinitely. Malinin chose partial integration instead. Academic engagement provides cognitive balance, post-competitive career optionality, and intellectual development outside athletics. As his Olympic cycle intensified, coursework scaled back, but the door remains open. Ilia Malinin is not merely accumulating medals. He is compressing decades of technical evolution into a single competitive window. He represents biomechanical refinement, strategic risk tolerance, scoring optimization, and cultural crossover appeal. He has experienced both glory and Olympic heartbreak before age 22. That duality often forges the most enduring champions. If he continues trajectory stabilization, balancing difficulty with consistency, future Olympic cycles remain wide open. The broader truth is this: figure skating now exists in a pre- and post-quad-axel era. And at the center of that shift stands a young man from Virginia who refused to accept that impossible was a permanent category. The ice is no longer what it was before him. and neither is the sport.